Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing for this Karbonn A21 Android phone, and it's a 1.2 gigahertz Android phone, but it's powered by a dual-core processor, and if you can see, it says the processor is a Snapdragon from Qualcomm. It also sports a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera and a front-facing 1.3 megapixel camera. And let's have a look at some of the specs. It says it has a 1800 milliampere battery, and I believe the screen is a 4.5 inch screen. And here the pricing for the same quoted here is 11,900, but Faisal Communications quoted me a street price of around 9,800 for this phone. And before opening the seal, I want to thank Faisal Communications for providing this unit for review. So let me break the seal and let's see what comes inside this. First we get the handset itself, so let me take it out, and we get some IMEI stickers. Let me keep that out, and let's see what else do we get in the box. We also get a screen guard, so that's nice. We get this earphones, the white style earphones that look very similar to actually the old Apple earbuds. Power adapter, nothing special. USB cable, again that's also white in color, so let me keep all these things aside. The battery itself, so let me take that out, and it's a 1800 milliampere battery, and again some literature, the Karbonn Clinic service centers, etc., and a small user manual also. That's interesting. Let's look at the same. It's black and white in color, just basic info, I would say, how to use the phone. So let me keep all these things to the side, and let's put in this battery on this phone and let's try to power it on. And we have an indent over here using which we can pry open back the cover. And as we can see, we have two SIMs. The first is GSM only, and the second one is 3G compatible, and we can also add a micro SD card over here. So let me add the SIM. It goes in like this, and let's also put in the battery, and let's put back the back cover. The back cover is again, as expected, made up of plastic. And let's see if we can power on this phone. And I just also wanted to show you that the SAR rating on the box is 0.437 watts per kg, and that's good. And it's booting, and it says again 1.2 gigahertz, and the old ICS style booting that we have seen earlier Karbonn phones. So let me just quickly skip this, and I'll be back when it boots. And actually I didn't have to cut because it booted pretty fast. Let's hit the start button and let's set up the phone, and the setup is done. So it took about 2 to 3 minutes, and it's done. And we do get 5 home screens, 1 2 3 4 5. Let me hit this. Looks very similar to stock Android experience. Let me just go to the settings. We have this quick toggle tray over here, so that's nice. And let's go to the Android version. And as we can see, out of the box it comes with the Android version 4.0.4. Also the screen looks pretty nice. It's pretty bright actually. Let's see if it has something in the gallery. So if it has anything, nothing is there. And we do have these 4 touch type capacitive buttons at the bottom: home, menu, back, and search. I still don't get the point of these manufacturers releasing new Android ICS based phones with these old touch type buttons. As we are connected, let's fire up the browser. Before that, let's look at the storage. I did not add a micro SD card. We can add that. Let's look at the default storage that we get, and it says the storage is divided into 2 parts. It says the system space is 581, and again internal storage is about 2.57 GB. So and you can also add a micro SD card. So in terms of storage, you shouldn't have a problem. Let's look at the display. Let's look at the brightness setting, and yes, it does have an auto brightness setting, so there is a sensor for that, so that's nice. So let me fire up the web browser now, and let's try to go to tech2buzz.com. Let's do that. Again, I would say the screen is pretty good if you look directly, but it's not an IPS grade screen, because if I tilt the screen a little bit, the image is fading a little bit. Anyways, let's go to tech2buzz.com, and as you can see, again, it loaded it pretty quickly. It's a dual core processor. The RAM but on this phone is just 512 MB. So I'll be testing it a little bit more. With simple pages like this, it looks like it's doing the job pretty fine, no issues. Let's open up the story and see. Okay, that loaded also fine. Let's change the orientation. That's also fine. And let me try to play back this video that is embedded within this web page. Volume rocker, let me increase the volume.
Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about the new Android update known as 4.0.
Again, that's also okay, no issues. Seems fine. Let me try one more website, like let's say techspot.com, and it's going to the mobile version. Okay, loaded it pretty fine. Let's go to the desktop version now. Let's go to the desktop version, and now it's loaded the full desktop version. And yeah, pinch to zoom looks fine. There's a little bit of lagginess that I noticed. Yes, it's there, but maybe it's just because it has 512 MB of RAM. So I'll be testing this phone a lot more. So if you have any particular questions regarding this phone, do let me know in the comment section below. Looks like Karbonn did not install a lot of apps. We do have this FM radio, and Kingston Office is also pre-installed. Apart from that, WhatsApp is there, WeChat is there, Poppy and Next Gen TV. We also have this Times of India app. Let's also fire up YouTube app and see. And let's search for Geeky Ranjit. Yeah. And let's open this Karbonn A11 video. And let's go in this orientation. It's loading in the high quality mode. As expected, no issues, because most of the phones can play back YouTube videos without issues. So again, that's it for now for this quick unboxing of this Karbonn A21. If you have any particular questions regarding this phone, do let me know. I'll be doing my standard benchmarks, etc. with this phone. So stay tuned to my channel for that. That's it for now. This is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and I hope to see you in my next video.